Hi, I'm Kate here with My Rainy Day Creations, and today I'm going to show you one of my new products. It is a fractions book, and you can feel it. There's a lot of pages in here. There's 50 total pages. Well, I'm sorry, 48 pages of practice in here. I like to do multiples of 4 so that every page, front and back, on the booklet is used. And if you are curious about how to make a booklet like this using Adobe Acrobat, I have another video on that you can look at. So for this fractions book, I printed it out. I printed pages 3 through 50. And now I'm just going to fold it in half. And then if my stapler was out, I would staple right here. We are moving, the never-ending moving process, so I don't have it handy. And then my kids would get this giant fractions book at the beginning of our fractions unit. Now, if you have kids that don't do well with this massive book, that's fine. Print out a few pages and let them do it. Print out one page at a time and let them do it. It doesn't have to be this booklet. I like booklets, and so that's how I do it. Not for every student, definitely, but for most of my students, I find it helpful. They can put their name on it, so if it gets lost, you know who to give it to. And then inside our practice on fractions. I start out by looking at some unit fractions, and then we move into more general practice. So you can see we start out practicing with 1/2. You have a whole bunch of activities just using 1/2. And then you've got 1/3 or thirds, and then fourths, and then sixths, and then eighths. The reason I picked those are the fractions that third graders are responsible for. And then I go to halves greater than 1, and thirds greater than 1, and fourths greater than 1. You get the idea. So once we get through there, now we're practicing different skills with fractions. So partitioning a whole into equal parts, fractional units, unit fractions, labeling unit fractions. We go through everything you would do, adding fractions, making wholes, shading fractions, adding up unit wholes, everything you need to do in your third grade math classroom with fractions is included here. Okay, so that's a lot of practice for your kids. And like I said, you don't have to use it as a workbook. You can print out 1 page at a time. You can print out smaller workbooks. Whatever you want to do, the choices are up to you. You can get this in my Teachers Pay Teachers store or on my website, myrainydaycreations.com. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you next time.